Okay, we're going to make my Bailey's biscuits. Really nice, slightly oaty, slightly chewy, but absolutely delicious. Hopefully you've got your blender plugged in and ready to go, and your ingredients weighed out, and we can get on. So we need to add in the flour, the butter and the sugar into our blender. Flour, the butter, go, and the sugar, and all we're going to do here is blend it just to mix it together. So it'll probably go slightly crummy or something like that, but just blending it together. Okay, so lid on and ready, go. Okay, hopefully you've stopped. Nothing much to see here, just slightly mixed together flour, butter and sugar. And now we can add in the Baileys, so it's just 3 good measures of Baileys. Two, 3. And 3 tablespoons of golden syrup. Don't worry about if it doesn't all pour off this spoon very quickly. We're not going to wait here for 10 minutes until it all pours off. So that's 1 tablespoon. Two tablespoons. And then all we're going to do is blend this again just till it's all nicely mixed together. And then the final tablespoon of golden syrup. There we go. Now pop the lid back on and then just give it another blend. Go. Okay, hopefully you've stopped. Now what we just need to do very quickly, just wipe round the sides with the spatula and another very quick blend. So just get any of the bits from the side that haven't been blended. There we go. And then just literally 5 seconds blending it together again. So go. Right, this is where we can bring in our mixing bowl, and we're done with the blender now. Let me just try and make some room. And hopefully yours should be like this as well. It's almost like an icing, really nice and soft. And what we're going to do, we're going to add in the oats, which will really firm it all up. So you can, using your spatula, empty out from the food processor the contents into your big bowl. Go. And the oats will just bind it together wonderfully. Go, and I'll just get rid of my food processor. Right, and bring in the oats, and it's just 3 handfuls of oats. So nice big handfuls, like that. 1, 2, 3. Don't worry if it's slightly more or less than that, be absolutely fine. And you don't need to get your hands dirty, we can use a spoon, just mix it all in together. Go. And try and resist the temptation to eat some of this now, because it does smell fantastic, but it'll taste a lot nicer once it's been in the oven. There we go. So just nicely mixed together, as easy as that. We can bring in our baking tray, and then just using a teaspoon, just take a teaspoon amount and then drop it onto your baking tray. If you've got little muffin moulds, you could use those to maybe get them shaped nicer. I like the fact that these are homemade biscuits and they will all look slightly different. So just about a good teaspoon amount onto the tray, just leaving a little bit of space in between them. Go. Again, try and get them roughly the same sort of size. The main reason for this is just so that the cooking time, so you don't get one that's burnt and another that's not cooked. Go. Just do a couple more. Yeah, but you don't need to watch me do these, but just keep doing it, using a baking tray if you need to, and then pop them into your oven for 15 minutes. But if you carry on watching, you'll see what they look like when I take mine out. Okay, it's been 15 minutes. I've just taken mine out of the oven. Yours will look something like this. If they're stuck together slightly like this, just with your palette knife, just break them apart. They come apart nice and easily, and then just transfer them to a wire rack to cool down, if you can wait that long, and then dive in. And I hope that you enjoy them.